hello everyone, of course, time for Komi-san, Cant episode 12, the final episode, of course. Today we have finals of this and, of course, Assassin. I mean, it's the final, it's Christmas, right? And yeah, this might be the last video I do before Christmas. I might do one video tomorrow. If One Piece is out. I think it's break. It's like usually on break, right? Maybe Clover. Depends if it's out. It might be some break. So yeah, see you guys otherwise with Christmas alright, and you know, stuff like that, right? But I'm back quite early next week, though. I'm just gonna be over this Christmas weekend, right? So, for example, I don't think I have time tomorrow to do awesome or anything. But anyway, here we go for the final episode, right? As I always say, this week and like 2 weeks from now, this is the period I feel when you do anime and manga, so particularly anime, when you do anime stuff, it's always the highlight, right? Because this week is like when you get the final episodes, and then the next week or 2 weeks from now is when you get the episode 1, right? And it's always fun watching new anime, seeing the first impression, right? So for me, I think I probably like the end of it, the first impression part, because you get all this new ideas, right, and concept and so on. And because a lot of animes, right, they have really cool concept and they might really fail in execution, but this episode can be really interesting. And of course we have some, I think, tactical and so on. But anyway, here's Komi-san though, and I've already heard that season 2 is announced, right? So we're gonna have season 2, and I believe it's coming in, I think it's coming pretty early, okay? Spring, I believe, right? So April, I think this is back. April or March, I believe we have episode 13 of Komi-san. But anyway, it's been a really fun anime, right? One of these classic girls can't communicate. Maybe the best one. Probably the best one. Has really cool side characters and so on. I mean, I like Butcher, right? Tsundere girl and so on. But those animes definitely have a weaker side characters. Butcher has her first friend, though, who's really badass. But yeah, this anime has so many of these weird ninja crusader girls. So there's so many other characters. I think that's a really good part of this anime. That almost every episode introduces a new girl, right? Like last episode is creepy girl that reminded me of my brother's friend, right? As a kid, I was like, creepy PTSD kid, yeah. So I think that's like strength, really good strength of Komi-san, that it introduces like almost like a new girl every episode. Usually a girl, right? And they have weird personality and fun and so on. So it feels like, it almost feels like you barely even scratched the anime on the surface, right? Like it's like, what, 20 more episodes to get all the characters? It feels like I can watch another season to even get the whole class. Yeah, we barely have gotten the half of the class yet, right? Yeah, it's like I need like another season at least to get through her class. And then they had also, of course, the tiny Myrmonden and so on. Yeah, we had like the rival class, right? So crazy look at that, man. Anyway, let's watch the final episode. So 3, 2, 1, and go. But yeah, I mean, even this episode has a new character, right? I'm guessing. Or it's like maid Komi-san again, like last episode. I love her brother was like, I'm the maid. I'm the badass guy. I love her brother was like, that's right, every girl wants me. All this slutty maid girl, can't come for me, girls. Okay, another maid coffee. That is not a class maid coffee, this is not their class. There she is. Komi-san, maybe that was class. No, that was not class. There might be more than one maid coffee place, right? Because that was all new otherwise. Yeah, maid coffee, because this is like... It's like, yeah, we gotta beat them, right? We are the best maid... Yeah, Otto-kun-oku, of course, maid coffee and so on. Yeah, we gotta defeat them, right? We got the best maid coffee, yeah, we got our maid coffee rivalry. Yes. Yeah, we gotta steal the other maid coffee customers, right? Exactly. We gotta defeat them all. Very important, yeah, very important here. We're the best maid coffee. We got cute boys there. Yeah, we got, you know, wheeling girls, yeah, good prices, come on. We got a yandere, we got a, and so on, yeah, we got all of the different MOA types, come on. Not enough! It's like, well, what are you doing? I need more sex appeal. It's like, what? Komi-san, can you please seduce everyone? Yeah, last, like, I'm setting out the big card, right? Yeah. I'm using my trump card here. Exactly. Komi-san, take care of it. Yeah, I'm setting out the power play. Exactly, she's all afraid because everyone... The Komi-san strategy! Yeah, she's like a magnet. He just puts in everyone after her. Both men and women, doesn't matter. Everyone wants to smash her. Yeah. And of course, here's the rival girl. Of course, she's young fighting everyone. This is Hidematsu over again, yeah. Of course. And yeah. The clumsy man, they're getting rich with it. They're getting rich, man. They're basically a whole, yeah, they're renting out all the girls in a very weird way now. I feel it's yeah, I feel they're getting taking it a bit too far maybe to beat this. Yeah, gotta yeah, Sensei's like, okay, maybe you took this a little too much sex appeal on your maid coffee, right? Yeah, it's like, but at least she won, right? Yeah, but the important to be beating the other classes. I was waiting for sort of the main character. I mean, he's cross-dressing here, right? We haven't seen much of people hitting him yet. Yeah, I haven't seen much of people hitting him yet. We need a more etchy part of him, right? That's like, my second evil strategy. It's like, why is it always like, this plan? It's like, okay. Yeah, Komi-san's all excited now. Tornado Komi-san. Interesting. Horror, I guess. Yeah, so now we're actually gonna go into typical culture festival thing, right? Like we see it almost every other anime ever, right? Yeah, so now we're gonna go to the, the haunted house, right? Yeah, now we're really getting into typical culture festival. Very, very typical Japanese anime, right? So here we go. Yeah, the horror episode, like classic, right? Not that scary, really. Also not really scary. No, this is really lame. Like a wet... what a wet blanket on you! It was like a wet razor, yeah, it's like, ha! Komi-san! Or I'm afraid of her, yeah, or attracted to her, I don't know, both I guess. Oh, I couldn't scare Komi, she's in my goddess, right? Yeah, I would never! Komi-san! Yeah, it's like, I can't talk to Komi-san, it's gonna be, it's gonna be so nervous, it's gonna avoid it. Completely, yeah. He's gonna walk past her. I'm gonna do it! It's like, it's too late. Yeah, poor girl. She was trying her best, okay. But Komi-san really could handle that. I don't know, it wasn't that scary. The wet attack was kind of weird, though, throwing a wet razor at her, but otherwise, though, it wasn't really like... Oh, it's like a sniper on the roof? Or something? Oh, that's a typical love confession. Yeah, this is my senpai all over again. She's behind my red U. My senpai! Yeah, it's my senpai time, right? Yeah. We're gonna have that like someone... that been very classic, right? And someone is like... Yeah. Okay, what's this now then? The love answer, I guess. She's gonna answer it. Everyone's really playing over this, the poor girl. He's gonna slap him, be like, I never loved you! It's gonna be my senpai. You're gonna slap him and... Come on, I want to see the slap here. Obviously Komi-san. It's gonna be Komi-san, it's gonna be like... It's so stupid, everyone. I think everyone's gonna be like, I love Komi-san! There'll be like 20 characters coming up on the roof being like, Komi-san! Yeah. Komi-san! Ski! Yeah. Please go up with me, Komi-san! Yeah. It's gonna be everyone's gonna do Komi-san, right? Komi-san's like, no. She's like, no. It's quiet. I won't answer it. It's, of course, she's too shy, right? So it'll be like, Komi-san! And it's like, no, I don't want to answer that. Come on, can I push her to go up there? No, I want to see the whole class being like, I love Komi-san! Man, yeah, put her up on the pedestal, literally. Poor Komi-san. In front of the whole class school here. This is definitely how I feel every confession should work. You have to go in for the whole school. Yeah, I think you have to go in for the whole school, right? And be like, I love this girl. Yeah, I think every anime, every real life school should do this here. Every work should do it, yeah. If you love with your colleague, right, you have to go and scream it to the whole office. I'm in love with this woman, yeah. Who is Komi-san gonna pick, right? I love the guys like, me! They get signed that. I guess Komi-san's gonna be like, I love everyone. You probably can't say it, of course. She's like, she's obviously in love with the main character, but you know, she's gonna be like, Yeah, maid or Komi-san. Like everyone has like an organ. Maid or Komi-san. Is it me? Yeah, everyone of course it's them. She's like, hello. Oh, she meant me. Yeah, she said hello to me. Yeah, bastard. Yeah, well, why do you need enemies? We have this guy as a friend, right? Poor Komi-san. Yeah, like you don't need an enemies because you have a super annoying best friend, right? Childhood best friend bastard character. Okay, gives Komi-san some cute ear store. Yeah, now it's worth it, definitely. Gives Komi-san a cute little cat ears. That was like all worth it. Those cat ears. Yeah, and she's all like, yeah, cat ears guy! Yeah! It's like, yeah, no, it's definitely worth it. Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. What's her thing? Shintoism? What's her cultural thing? We pray for you and slap you because you've been a bad girl or something. I don't know. Well, yeah, we gotta take this bad girl and like punish her with fate. Yeah, it feels... They're like definitely worth it. They're like, yes! Burn her on the stake, basically, yeah. But, yeah, of course everyone is like, she said hello, and that hello was to me. Of course. Everyone. Oh, Komi-san in maid outfit with glasses. Yeah, now it's going deeper down that I'll say fetish Moe tribe here. Let it go like window. Like, Komi-san! Come on. This anime is like every character that exists is like a love it. Oh, poor woman. Oh my god. Oh, of course, the winged woman. The only woman seems to have to help people read right. The only woman seems to actually be helpful. Yeah. Yeah, she's like literally the only person that actually tries to help people in a real purposeful way, right? Yeah, I mean, certainly the other characters also help out by their, weird behavior, but... like this character. But at least this woman tries, right? She tries at least. Why don't you pick her up, though? The weirdo. Yeah, this is a creepy weirdo. Why? He's like, oh, look at that weirdy in the dumpster. I'm gonna pick her up. We need her for some reason. It's like, no. No, you don't. I don't think we need her. I don't think we need to pick her up. I think we keep ignore her. She's just a weirdo. I don't think we need her at all, man. But anyway, yeah, now we see, of course, other culture festival stuff, right? What's this thing? You have to pick your tea. Yeah, I don't know. I like how he stays with his maid outfit. Yeah, he's like, oh, a bunny girl? I mean, this school is very etchy. Yeah, okay, so of course everyone's gonna pick Komi-chan's side. They're gonna vote for the best party members. Yeah, of course Komi-chan's gonna win that stuff. Oh, bad, yes, bad is the tiny Melona. Nice. Yeah. Of course. I'm trying to draw her. It's impossible. She's so beautiful. Yeah, it's not good enough. So what is it? Art club, I guess? It's like a Dushini art club, I guess, culture. Yeah. It's probably some, family friendly stuff that they've done for school, right? Yeah, that's what's fun in Nagatoro. Like, I love in Nagatoro is like, oh, look at me, I drawn, she's like, my own image. Yeah. That art club was like, yeah, I've drawn. And of course, it has to be a rock band, kind of. It has to always be some kind of, I'll say it, a school, performance, right? Absolutely. I haven't seen a theater play yet. That might pop up now with like Komi-san playing this Romeo or Julia or whatever, right? That definitely is lacking. Yeah, the classic theater play. That is certainly lacking here. Yeah, it's all Doki for him. Okay, so they have the culture festival and, yeah. This should such a Japanese thing, man. Every anime has this thing. Every anime has this culture festival. I mean, if it's a high school anime, of course, yeah. It's like almost every goddamn anime ever has this thing. Always. Oh, she's the best girl. She's clearly the best girl of the anime. Freaking tiny Melona, baby. Chibi Melona. Of course they're gonna win. Like, who else gonna win? Of course the maid with Komi-chan's gonna win. Yeah, I mean, this crazy woman was like, I'm gonna rent them all out as a trophy. Yeah, it's like, what? But it was fun. Everyone helped out to be in my sexy maid outfit school. Yeah. It's like, I'm so happy. It's like, stop it, you did shit. Yeah. Like, you ruined everything. It's like, come on. I did it, guys. I'm surprised no one has tried to, seduce the main character yet. Yeah, in his sexy outfit. She's like the rival. Yeah. Oh, you defeated me, Komi-san. You're so good. Yeah. Oh, she's a honest rival girl. Oh, it's gonna be the school dance now, I guess. I mean, it's a school dance, right? You need to have the classic school dance. Yeah. Again, I've seen every anime ever. No, but I've seen almost every anime, I feel like. And this is also, it's in the Persona as well. It's in the games too. It's in everything. There, me, Komi-san! I promise you, I love you! It's like, she at least went for it, told everyone she loves Komi-san. Of course, she's gonna dance with her boyfriend, though. Well, girlfriend currently, though. Yeah, in her girlfriend outfit, but come on. Of course, they're gonna have a sexy maid dance here. Yeah, obviously. I mean, he stands next to her, right? And she stares at him in his sexy maid outfit, and it's gonna be like double maid of fun time. Come on. Just do it, man. Stop being a coward. He clearly wants to dance with you in your sexy maid outfit. It's even perfect. You're double maiding it. It's a fusion of maid power. Come on. Finally. Come on. Who else is gonna do it, right? Oh, you want me? Come on. Yes. There we go. Obviously. Like, where's this gonna happen? A romantic dance, right? With the two cute girls here, yeah. Komi-san and her girlfriend. Finally. Okay, that was all awkward. Of course, it's gonna be awkward. It's gonna be all like, oh my god, I'm gonna touch Komi-san's hands. Yeah, it's gonna be all like weird, of course. Oh my god. She's so beautiful. Yeah, but here we go. The romantic dance, right? God damn it. Oh, it's an annoying character. See, I guess it's like, I gotta take care of her. I guess she's like, I gotta take care of her. She's a weirdo, yeah. I gotta take care of the creepy girl. I guess she adopted her. But of course she ruins it now and doing a triple dance with Komi-san. God damn it, not everyone has to join in. It could have been a perfect romantic dance there. And now that everyone has to join into the circle of Komi-san dancing. Oh my god. Why can't it ever just be him or her then, I guess, in that girl outfit, but... yeah... Why does she ruin everything? Oh yeah, they got a good, the whole class good karaoke now. Let's go, guys! Yeah, this festival doesn't end, man. This is like a really prolonged day here. It's a very long day. I'd probably be like, we have sang and we have made coffee and we have smashed, and I would have been like, oh god, I gotta go home, guys. Of course her mom sings a lot. Of course her is like... This is beautiful. Her like, I've been here before with my family, and it's like only her mom sings. So yeah, the whole dad's like, brother, they all stay quiet, and her mom gets sing all the songs. Yeah, her mom is the only one that does it all. Yeah, she's the one that sings everything. Of course, her mother is gonna be the one doing it everything. Like, who what do you guess, right? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Finally. I hope it's gonna be Shala! Head Shala! You know, but yeah, Lucky Steps with 5, baby. Still the best karaoke anime ever, yeah. Oh, shiny! The ninja's very happy with this. He's super into it. Komi-san is like... She'd be like, I love song for Komi-san, right? Of course. It's like, Komi-san, I will reach you with my song. Of course, she's like, I will seduce you, Komi-san, with my song, right? Okay. Pete is a very good singer. But Komi-san is just a friend. 98 points, baby. Endless world, yeah, world end. Of course, her song is like, the world is gonna go down with my powers. Of course, it's like I have to pick a song that's like the doomsday song. Of course, she has to pick a song with like the world end. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, Kian did it. Very good. What's the points though? What's the points? Komi-san's having a heart attack. Komi-san is like getting worse and worse every moment. Yeah, they got the bromance song there. Very, you have to do it. Komi-san's getting worse and worse every. Komi-san's getting worse and worse. That guy I've ever seen before singing. That's the first time he ever did. Komi-san's having like a mental breakdown. He's like, oh my god. Oh shit. Shit! What's the song though? Like, yeah, but everyone loves it for some reason. I don't understand why they love it so much for it. He's like, yeah, like, ah, yeah, it's like, no, I love the guy and really recording there. Yeah, it's like 0 points. Yeah, 0 points. She's like, I can't do it. My mom have taught me how to do it. I love it, yeah, 0 points. Oh, beef or chicken, it was this bump of chicken, I guess, you know, yeah. Sailing day or something, it's time for now. Yeah, it's time for a very typical anime. Come on, let's have like a fish spot. It's like, you know. That was good, man. It's like, I'm gonna pick one of the classic anime openings now. It's gonna be like Gatsun, yeah. Marshmallows like a lion or One Piece or whatever. They don't have a lot of openings, yeah. I mean, obviously it's a bump of chicken reference. It was like or chicken, right? It was the title of it, yeah. And but Komi-san likes it though. She's like, yeah, that's the right band, man. You picked the right band. Komi-san likes it. Let's go. Yeah. I like it. He picked a badass band, of course, at least. And she eats a lot. She's having a yonder breakdown on the side. I mean, defeat Komi-san, 0 points! Like, why is she so the girl? She's there and... It's her arm at least, yeah. We saw her, like, outfit. And that's the normal girl, how we call it. Yeah, the weird girl. The creep girl. I like that they picked, like, a really classic, you know, shonen band. It's like, I gotta pick a shonen music here. Yeah, and it's all like... You know, getting all hyped up here. Look at that shonen heart, baby. Oh, let's not do it. No! It's like, let's have her do it. No! There we go. Of course, it's almost the opening. Yeah, now it's a Komi-san opening though. Yeah, let's do an opening to it together! Do. Yeah, and of course I play the opening, yeah. The cat. Yeah, the black cat obviously in the kuro neko they obviously in the episodes. Yeah, this is the opening showing all the different characters. All the weird characters, yeah. The rival, the dragon lady, shouldn't be, of course, yeah. The beach episode, of course, yeah. The romantic festival episode. Yeah, you know, the Hanabi episode supported, right? Yeah, and of course, there we go, the school festival fight episode. But yeah, the normal girl, the creep girl, the black cat again, yeah. That little Lekko is always there. The cute cat. I love this kind of all the panels here. They show all different characters in different panels. So they're active. Yeah, it's very nice to kind of do this kind of a collage, right, of all the characters. So the black cat is the real main character. It's finally revealed here. That's the actual main character. It's the Kuro Neko-san. Yeah, I think that's the actual main character. Right? We're gonna see the season 2 is gonna be the black cat, right? She just has a lot of black cats. There's a black cat clock there, a black cat little black cat thing there, and so on. Yeah. They call me Komi-san. Do 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 do. Yeah. Komi-san. Friendship is magic. Oh, still like 2 minutes left. Okay. Huh. I was wondering. Seems to be a longer episode then, or I mean, it's good to ending, right? I guess so. Unless now it might be some extra credits. Oh, here we go. What's happening? Oh, it's like some kind of weird meta, I guess. Some kind of it's 2 announcement. I already heard about it yesterday, though. But okay. It's like, no. Just turn. Yeah. Next, turn it around. Yeah. Okay. So it's like it's just a little shy. Yeah. Yeah, guys. I was like, yes, it's perfect. She said one single word is perfect. The whole class is like, yes. Oh yeah, thank you for watching, I guess. Yori Kondo is like, yeah, trying to say thank you. Yeah, only guy, please watch season 2. I think she's trying to say, thanks for watching, please watch season 2, I think she's trying to say. Or something. Something like that. She was trying to say something like that, right? And it was like, it was too hard for her, yeah. But I love it. Everyone's like, whoa, she's so good at this stuff. Oh, this is the best like, trailer ever. Like, yeah, everyone's like, oh my gosh, she's so good at it. Like, she has said like one word, right? Oh. Get it back. Yeah, it froze. Nice. No, but I feel this is very classic anime, right? Like, no, everyone is like, he's like, she said one word. This is a terrible trailer. This is no, it's the best thing ever. Like, shut up, it's Komi-san. And he's like, she only said like A, and like, yeah, what else do you need? But anyway, I love this in the anime. The anime has a high quality, right? Yeah, I love to do this stuff. If you saw episode 1 and so on, that here in the ending they're doing ending opening. Yeah, they're doing this like, like a collage, trying to see the different characters, and of course it's in the still frames. Right? It actually is edited. Yeah, it's obviously I'm freezing it here, but obviously I paused, right? But yeah, I think this stuff is great in the anime, right? You're kind of seeing all the. I mean, it's also earlier in episode 1 and 2 and so on. They're kind of doing those character reaction and design and so on. So it's a lot of high, yeah. I think there's a lot of high quality production out with the anime itself. Definitely, that's honestly, this is probably the best, again, right? Shy girl anime. As I mentioned earlier, there are a couple of shy girl anime. This is probably the best one, and I think at least one thing I think you cannot arguably against, so to speak. What I would say is fairly, like an objective standpoint, right? This anime has highest quality, though. I think so, right? Yeah, from like, I mean, for this kind of genre. Because the other ones are pretty cheaply done. I'm not saying they're bad, I'm just saying that the budget, right? I mean, it's like pure budget, okay? You might think this is better or worse comedy or whatever. You might argue that this is less funnier or better funnier than similar kind of like shy girl anime or, shy guy or whatever, right? Yeah, communication issue animes, whatever, right? Obviously exists a couple of them. But I think this is like the best looking one from like if you make a general casual standpoint of again quality, right, of animation and the side points and so on. I mean, I would say so certainly, but yeah, I would say so definitely. Doesn't mean that it's the best anime ever in that sense. I'm just saying for my problem. But that being said, though, I guess it's fair to say that I've been watching anime for my whole life, right? So we have like 30 years of anime in my head here. And it's like I've seen many similar animes, right? In similar kind of genre. It's called like communication or shy genre, they call it, right? And it is still true though that in my head at least, I'm also thinking about other characters in a similar characterization, right? Or at least maybe a main character but similar second tone. And many of these characters thinking about though, or general animes, for in my head might be like 10 years ago, right? 5 years ago. This is also the newest anime, so it looks the best, I think, honestly. I think it definitely looks the best of any anime I see in this kind of category, honestly. But I could also imagine that if you took one of these like animes I'm thinking of, like, let's say Asumanga Daioh, okay, it's a great anime, but that's like 15 years old something. The anime is out like 6 or 5 or something. I mean, it's not really the same genre, but one girl is kind of like Komi-san, yeah. It has a part of this kind of comedy, high school comedy, you know, and definitely has one shy girl at least, right? And also all the weird, you know, cats, right? For example. So let's say you did Asumanga today, right? With less budget maybe than anime, but still with today's quality of stuff, it would look this kind of stuff of multi-screen and so on, right? Could have been done earlier. So that's one thing though. I guess it is fair to say that yeah, sure, high quality, but also like, yeah, it's also the latest season. Obviously anime gets better and better, right? From when it comes to this kind of standpoint. Because today is much easier to edit, right, than to do that stuff and so on. That is true. This is the same with video games, right? Yeah, I mean, even more so with video games. It is so easy with all the editing and so on. But it's still true though for anime as well, right? To some extent. It depends on what you mean. It's easier to do more frames and so on. But what I'm talking about here with like this anime is using a lot of like, you know, extra angle cutting and so on. It makes it look more like a manga, right? And just more stuff. All that stuff is definitely easier to do today, right? With modern technology. And this is going to be easier to do next year, right? So, but anyway, I think that's fair to say still though, that is arguably one of the best looking animes of this genre ever. Easily, like objective standpoint, right? Like top definitely. But anyway, from a romance standpoint though, it didn't move that much with the main character, but I was surprised. I mean, it's a typical. I think that's fair. Also fair. I mean, fine. It's not fair. But I think it's fine because in other animes, I definitely would have shut it down a bit for that. But I think I'm fine. So the difference here is that there are other animes that are rom-coms, right? And they focus so much on the main characters. So for example, a very similar anime, Tsundere Girl. She can't talk either, right? And then it focuses a lot of her dating the main character, right? Her boyfriend. And the anime doesn't have that many characters, and it's very focused, right, on their actual love story. This anime also has obviously the main couple dancing together, right? It obviously has like a, you know, a romance, a rom-com touch to it, right? It's obviously in the rom-com romantic comedy genre to some extent, right? Of course, genres can overlap right there, but I mean, obviously, this anime is a rom-com as well, right? But it is not a focused rom-com, right? And I think, for example, the Tsundere Girl, that's more of a rom-com with the shy girl thing, right? Communication kind of, yeah. This anime is more shy girl, right? And then it's rom-com. So that's why I think it's fine that it didn't really develop their love story that much. Certainly has some scenes there at the water park and so on, but it wasn't like, again, really focusing on that. So that's why I think that it's moving slow is fine. When in other animes where it's like the main focus, right, and every episode is about them dating and so on, like then you feel like, oh, why haven't they moved on, right? So I'm thinking of, well, you know, one of my examples of the anime that disappointed me, right, is Wotokoi. I think people have seen, right? So Otaku is hard for love is on Otaku. That anime, I like the anime. It's a funny anime. I like the OVAs. I like the brothers dating and so on. That's really fun with the brother has a shy girlfriend, right? Yeah. For example, very similar to Komi-san, his brother's girlfriend. But that anime has some really good moments, and I would definitely watch the two of it, right? Because it's really funny. But it's so focused mostly on two main couples' love stories. It doesn't have that many characters, and it's focused on those two, and then it has in the brothers' story too. The three couples, right, dating. And yet, the main story of the two lovers never really progressed since episode 3. Like, spoilers, but it really doesn't. And that really disappointed me. Still an enjoyable anime, but like that anime, I have to say, man, it's really disappointing how little they actually like develop the romance, right, between the two main characters. And that anime, I don't think it's fine, because it is, again, such a big focus of the show, right? Because it only has these characters. But in this anime, as I mentioned earlier, you have the main character, right? You have the main girl, but you also have like a 30 other characters. And every episode is like, here's a new girl, here's this girl, here's the creepy girl, here's the normal girl, and here's the younger girl, you know what I mean? Here's this girl, right? Yeah. This anime, here's the country bumpkin girl, yeah, whatever that is called in the Japanese, I don't remember, but you know, the girl's like, oh no, people won't like me because I'm from the hillbilly girl, yeah. I mean, this anime is so focused on that. And one thing I do know for that matter, I haven't been spoiled a lot in this anime, okay, so I'm avoiding spoilers. I always try to avoid spoilers, right, best I can. But one thing I do know is that it's going to be a Gairu coming next season, right, I believe, or at least next year or whatever, yeah. It's going to be like a sexy Gairu girl coming, right, it's going to be like her best friend or whatever, yeah. So I look for that, because you know I love Gairus, you know, Gairu is my favorite, you know, girls, right, I love the Gairu and Yankees, right, so I look forward to having a Gairu girl entry for that matter. But again, there's a thing, right? Like that, again, I haven't been spoiled yet, but I know a Gary girl is going to be focused a lot later on, right? And this is just how the anime is. They have so many characters, So certainly the guy or girl is gonna get at least 1 or 2 episodes, right? To be like explained to her personality and so on. And then of course be part of the class, right? I guess she probably. I mean, my guess is from what I heard that she's gonna be a classmate. I guess she's gonna start in the class second year, right? She's probably gonna be a new like transfer student, I guess. Yeah, she probably is a transfer student. But anyway, my point of course is that that's how the anime is, right? So not moving this rom-com that much. Yeah, I don't honestly don't mind it that much. I would have preferred if it moved faster. Certainly, because I do think that anime has an issue with like progressing rom-com storylines. That's happened why I actually really like Banished Hero, which we just watched earlier today, episode 12 today. That wasn't a fun episode, apparently. Because Banished Hero, as I keep saying in my usual episode, is actually one of the best rom-com this year. It actually moves written. Yeah, I mean, I'm very surprised. I mean, because the first 2-3 episodes, it felt like they were never gonna do it, right? Like she was trying to seduce him, and jumped into his bedroom and so on, and he was like, "Oh, I don't want to have sex yet," and it felt annoying that he was so afraid of the oppai, right? But that anime actually takes like a turn, not big spoiler, but basically it goes really slow. It's like most rom-com, right, in the beginning of Banished Hero, and then episode like 4 or 5 there, it just completely max speed suddenly. Suddenly it changes turbo speed, and it's just like suddenly they are having, just intercoursing every day, but yeah, they're like smashing all episodes. Yeah, suddenly it jumps to them just doing it like all the time. Basically, I don't know, it's just, what? Yeah, but honestly, I love that in anime because yeah, I missed. I think anime should do a lot more, right, where they actually progress the main couple storyline a lot faster, because it's always this kind of thing where you're watching an anime, you're like, well, how many times can these two main characters dance together, right, or go to a cafe together? How many times can they go together before they either have to be a couple, right, or not, right? It kind of reminds me of something like, for example, let's say Persona, right? Or any other game, right? That kind of dating game where you have like a love meter going up, right? Like 2 hearts, 1 heart, 3 hearts, whatever. Yeah. Eventually, the more dates you take, let's say Anne, right, in Persona, the more dates you take with Anne. Actually, I have a Persona 5 poster. I got a Persona 5 poster in the mail, I believe. Go to the post office, everything. But anyway, so yeah, you get your meter with Anne, right, or Makoto, whatever, Queen, of course, yeah, every episode or every game part, right. And eventually, if you get to like 8 hearts, I think it is, you can date them, right? And then you get to like 9 or 10 hearts, you can take them home and turn on the light in your bedroom. Yeah, you can basically do it, right? Of course not shown, right, because it's a video game for family friendly, but it's like implied that you have the full way, right, with your girlfriend or boyfriend, right, but mostly girlfriends, yeah. And I mean that to me makes sense, right? It's a very binary way to look at it. It's very like straightforward, like plus over 8 you get to have sex. But it still makes sense, right? Because eventually you date a girl, either she breaks up with you, right, because she doesn't like you, or you're probably gonna go the full way, right? That's actually how humans are. I'm not saying that everyone has the exact same. Oh, at the 4th date we need to have, we need to go all the way, right? But honestly, I feel that it's kind of a good way to look at dating in real life. If I have to be frank here, I'm also you should have like a stick rule. If you have 4 dates with a guy, you do with him or you don't do it. You know what I mean? Like, or you quit. But honestly, I think a relationship has to kind of have that to some extent, generally speaking, here, because either you date someone. It depends, of course, if you're at 12, right, or you're 35, certainly. But still, if you're 30, it's like 30, right? Yeah, especially if you're an adult. But if you go on enough dates, right, eventually you know if you like the person or not, right? Gender and so on doesn't matter here. Yeah, if you're a man or a woman or trans doesn't matter, right? Eventually, you know if you like the person or not, right? And if you can't then make up your mind, right, that's a bad relationship, yeah. If you date someone, let's say you have 7 dates, right, and at that time you still don't know if you like them or not, what the hell are you doing for those 7 dates, right? So you probably can decide at that time, not that you get married, but you can decide if you're gonna, go all the way, right? At some extent you have to take that decision, right? Whereas you obviously have bad dates because you're never getting anywhere, right? And I don't mean getting as in bad, I mean as in mentally, right? You're never making up your mind. Unfortunately, that is a good example of a lot of bad relationships, right? People are just dating forever, never actually getting anywhere, and they're doing it for, like I say, a year straight. And people date for a very long time, right? Never actually evolving the relationship or devolving that, right? Yeah, either quit. And honestly, I guess I admit I feel the same way people never getting married, right? Those people that are like dating someone and they actually are still doing it, but they're dating, for like, let's say 10 years. I'm like, is it married? It might be for legal reason, right? But I'm like, yeah, it's kind of strange. In most context, it's kind of weird. But in this anime, then, I can live with it, right? I would usually complain about it more I feel that the main guy never gets anywhere, because I do still think it's true that they've been on a lot of dates, right? They've been on the beach episode together, they've done the water park date thing, they've done that thing, he's met her mom, and they've done, a lot of these typical, okay, I'm gonna, be your boyfriend and girlfriend thing, right? And yet, they haven't really progressed the actual romance. Just slightly. I mean, they have a dance together here, yeah, just slightly. But again, I think it's fine because you have so many other characters, right? I mean, it's a really funny anime. The anime, as I mentioned earlier again, right, the anime really lives a lot on its cast, right? That's probably why I think it's the best shy anime, because it has so many fun other characters. The anime definitely is like, yeah, powered up by all these other weirdos, right? It's not so much powered up by how would I say it? It's not so much powered up by the actual main character. I'll say it's a bad main character, but in the sense, and I said it for many times, that this anime is, I think, quite different in how many other characters have and how weird they all are. Okay, this is a yandere and so on, yeah, and usually these kind of animes focus more on the main character, right, and her 2 or 3, maybe up to 5 weird friends, but here's like 20 weirdos. That being said, though, I think the anime has been really fun, and it's been really enjoyable anime to react to, because I used to laugh a lot, and people, I think, generally kind of like, I laugh a lot, yeah, because I have an easy time I think to laugh and so on the animes. So I feel the reaction are pretty good, in my opinion, right, because this is one of the animes that I laugh for like 10 plus minutes per episode, right? Probably more, right? Yeah. And some other comedy animes, like that's really funny, not a good reaction, right? And usually then I drop the anime, because this one, it's like a comedy anime that is like mediocrely funny. It's gonna be a bad reaction and review, right? Because it's like, yeah, it was pretty funny, it wasn't that fun, right? This anime, I can laugh in sometimes the whole episode, right? So I think it's a good anime to react to review to, and I probably, of course, will very likely watch episode season 2, right? At least for myself, but I'll probably react to it too, of course, depending on what happens, right? The one thing I will say is that, whatever, but I mean, unless I'm dead, whatever, this is this stupid point. I mean, I should never promise anything. Maybe someone kills me. Maybe I'm dead next season, you know what I mean? I should never promise anything. But I get my point. But that being said, though, I'm trying to be objective for that final episode. I think the anime has been really funny, and I love all its goofballs, all these characters. Yeah, it's a great cast of characters. But, why that being said, and I'm just trying to be objective here. I'm not trying to be negative. I really enjoy the anime, but I still try to be active here, because the anime has one thing going for it, though, and also has nothing. And the negative thing, though, is that, man, they are very one-dimensional, right? They're like a one-trick kind of pony character. It works. It's a comedy, right? They're gag characters. I'm not expecting them to be deep and emotional and have all these like meaningful characters. But I do think that the anime definitely kind of has an issues with some of these one-off kind of one-trick pony characters aren't that funny, right? And it's probably an issue if you focus too much on them. And that's an issue with any kind of gag comedy anime, right? If you focus too much or have... I mean, the strength of having a gag comedy with few characters is you can actually develop each character, right? And with actual personality and have different layers of them, so on, right? And these characters here are... Some of them are very, very one-dimensional. Some of them have more layers, but... I think most of them are very, very like, this is one trick pony kind of thing going on, right? And that can make some of their scenes be funny, but not as funny, because you're like, well, I mean, yeah, this joke is like, yeah, yandere, I get it, Yandere I kind of like, but that's a good example of it. It's like, yeah, it's a lot of yandere jokes, I mean, yeah, okay. Like, it doesn't really feel like it's, like, sometimes it doesn't really hit its mark right with some of the characters. So I can see that being an issue with this kind of anime, and it's like, depending on what girl gets them focus or whatever, right? The episode might not be that good as the compared episode. But I think every episode has been really funny, though, so don't get me wrong. But there certainly are some moments where I felt, we're focusing on this character now. Yeah, it's like, these chapters, like these 5 minutes here, not that funny, but this character isn't that funny. Like, that I think is an issue in this anime, definitely. Because instead of having, like, say 4 or 5, like, high-quality characters, right? It has, like, 20... low to medium quality characters. That's honestly the problem I feel. Right? Sounds very negative now, but I'm just trying to be objective here in the last review, right, for this season. I mean, it's been funny every episode. I can't be wrong. Every episode has been really funny, but I do think there have been like 5 minutes there, 10 minutes there, 5 minutes there. I mean, across all the episodes, right, where I felt that this character's focus isn't that funny. But on the same time, I mean, it does like the younger girl really well. The hair tear, I mean, it does really well. So it's not like it does the characters bad. I think it's more like if you don't enjoy it, like for example, I do enjoy yandere cats, right? And I do enjoy the yandere scenes. I actually just bought a toga figure at Black Friday. It hasn't arrived yet, but it should probably coming after Christmas probably, because no, it's probably everyone's vacation, right? So yeah, so I have a lot of stuff that I bought on Black Friday and before and so on, right? Some stuff coming today, but this like aside that, like, oh god damn it, because now of course it's Christmas. That's gonna delay everything for like a week, right? So, but whatever, yeah. So I have a toga figure coming. So I like yandere girls. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just imagining, what if you don't like yandere girls, right? What if you don't like yandere? I'm just trying to be very objective here. But what if you don't like yandere? What if you are annoyed with yandere scenes? This anime is probably gonna be pretty bad for you, right? Because the yandere girl, she gets a lot of focus, and the other girl is also somewhat yandere, right? Yeah, it's like more than one yandere girl, but there's of course one main yandere and like a half yandere. Yeah. So if you don't like yandere jokes, whatever, right? For example, if you see Love Tyrant, Love Tyrant is an anime about a guy dating Yunugasai, but it's a comedy, right? Yeah, it's just basically it's like yandere comedy, the whole anime. It's actually pretty funny, but I mean, yeah, I kind of like that. But if you don't like yandere jokes, then that anime is terrible for you. Love Tyrant, because it's like it only has one joke, so that anime is really terrible if you don't like yandere. But this anime still, I would say, is like a large part is yandere joke, right? So of course, I hope my point here is that I like the yandere jokes. So I won't say that for me, my personal comedy, I love them, right? This is one of my favorite characters, so I love it. But I'm just thinking, like, if you have the general casual person out there, might be like, yandere is kind of disgusting, it's kind of dangerous, yeah. They might hate it, right? So I see the anime having some issues, though, with that. Because I feel it's obviously written like, one episode is like 2 to 4 chapters, right, of the manga. And in certain days, like, here's a chapter about yandere girl, right? And it might be like, I think some people are gonna be like, oh, that's really boring, or that's just really annoying and frustrating me. So for example, I have one friend, and we watch most animes, the same anime, right? And he's like, oh, the anime's the best season, and so on, right? But he hates, like, Nagatoro, right? Now, Nagatoro isn't yandere, but he hates Nagatoro. I'm like, Nagatoro is the best comedy this year. He's like, it's disgusting. I hate her. I want to punch her in the face, right? Yeah, he's like, I hate this anime too much. He hates Usaki. He can't handle those, bullying girl. He's like, I hate every girl that's mean. And yandere is kind of same. He's like, yeah, yandere girls is disgusting, yeah, in a way, right? But he really hates those bullying girls like Nagatoro. So he, for example, doesn't really like the anime that much, right? But I think it's better with yandere than bullying girls. That's another kind of, the teasing bullying girls is another kind of character, right? Yeah, which he really hates. So yeah. So for example, he can't watch Nagatoro at all, right? He's like, for him, it's like the worst anime this year. Right? He's like disgusted, but he's like, oh, I want to punch her. I hate this anime. I couldn't get even. He's like, I couldn't get through the first 10 minutes. I wanted to freaking lose my mind and so on. Yeah, I'm like, it gets funnier. And I'm like, you get it. You get it after what? Two episodes. You gotta get it. I have tried like 5-6 times to make him watch Nagatoro, and I'm like, you have to just get through the first like 1 episode. Then you're gonna get the comedy, you're gonna get the team, you're gonna get the rhythm of it. He's like, no, I hate it. Like, you just watch 10 more minutes. Like, I'm just trying to get him to watch it, right? And he hates me for every time I try to bring it up to him. I was like, yeah, maybe you just watch a clip here. It's really funny. It's like, no, it's not funny. You're disgusting. So he hates me every time I bring it up. But for example, right? So I'm just imagining this anime. Definitely, it's not. It doesn't feel like it's a casual. I don't know. Yeah, what do you guys think? Does it fit for casuals? I don't know. I feel the anime. It's really good, but I can see it being for some people are gonna hate some of the casuals. Yeah, certainly. Almost people are wrong. They're crazy. No, but I'm just imagining that could be a thing, right? But that being said, I don't think the anime, while it has like 20 side characters, right, at least, I don't think each side character is equally developed or equally funny. Certainly not. Some of them are way fun. As I mentioned, I like the Girl, right? One of my favorites. The tomboy rival, right? Mini Melona, obviously, it's the best girl. Yes, it's the best girl. And I love the Shunibai. Like, I'm the Dragon Force! Come on, I love it. But I love Shunibai characters, yeah. I always like, Shunibai characters. Like, my dragon! Make them in the song. Yeah, my dark powers are coming up! I mean, come on, those characters I love that character. It's releasing my evil powers! Come on, those characters to me are hilarious, so... No, I like that character, but again, I can see someone else be like, it is crap. So anyways, food for thoughts, right? Scrap is like button. I'll see you guys tomorrow with maybe some stuff. This is the end for the day. Tomorrow I will try to do some stuff, if like one piece of the clothes out better. Because yeah, late tomorrow night, starting with Christmas, right? So I'm gonna go into Christmas partying and so on. I might make a short video about Christmas. I don't know. I don't have too much time tomorrow, so we will see. I will try to make something else. Otherwise, have a good Christmas, right, guys? And I'll see you guys. Otherwise, I don't have time tomorrow. We're gonna see. Otherwise, see you guys. Have a good Christmas, and I'll see you guys after Christmas. Then I will probably start doing videos again. Maybe next Monday, honestly. But I will try to take my aunt is like, can your cousin visit you? And they will live in other countries. I'm like, maybe. They're gonna fly over here and get in the car. And I was like, my cousins are getting pretty old now, like 18 plus, so you can drive your own car or someone. And I'm like, I guess you can visit me on Monday. So you know how that is, right? I'm like, yeah, sure. If they have the pets, if they're gonna travel around the world, and I guess they could go here. So whatever. But I'm back on like Tuesday or latest Wednesday next week, especially Thursday. I have to work or so. So yeah. But so you guys can have a great Christmas.